everybody. So sorry about the weekly reading and the dailies being disappearing for a second. Okay, now this is for the week of August 5th through 11th. There's a lot of things going on, it looks like. So we still have the retrogrades: Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, North Node, and Chiron. And this is still about a review of your life, getting rid of old habits and people, cleaning up situations, maybe even your house, your home, the way you do things. You're really looking at your life in general, and that's something you have been doing at least for the last 2 months or so. So getting into this week, we have Mars and Mercury still in retrograde, and it's going to continue throughout this whole week and a little bit into half of the month. Both of these things come together to make something interesting, because it's like you're having more clarity on your life and you as a person, and that's because you're lowering your expectations of things and not being as disappointed. So it kind of leaves you more open to experience things. Also, this is a good time to take a pause and slow down to review your plans and how you want to go about achieving your goals and aspirations in everything that you do. So on Monday, the 6th here, we have Lilith in Aquarius and Venus in Libra. This also goes on to the end of the week. And, excuse me. Venus in Libra, you're more open to compromise and love, work things out, and it's like you're letting people build holes for themselves, and not in a negative way, just letting people be and then taking from that instead of offering a way to fix or a solution when you see something happening. It's like kind of going with the flow more. Lilith being in Aquarius is all about rebellion, which is very interesting because this could be against what you usually are doing, especially those who are earth signs or more fixed energy. You're basically going against what you usually do, okay? But you're actually strong in what you believe. You're not letting your emotions overtake you, okay? And this also beats the need for you to, like I said, try to fix things. So Uranus is retrograde starting Tuesday the 7th. And this brings good financial situations, changes in your finance, okay? If you're actively going towards something, if you are having push in business or something that you want, this is around the time that something good will happen around that area, as long as you're putting in the energy towards it. So skipping all of that, now we go to the new moon in Leo, which is on the 11th. The new moon in Leo brings it accompanies, this is what I'm hearing, it accompanies this opportunity, okay? So this is a good time to develop things within you, the positive aspects of you, your leadership skills, your confidence, your innovation to try different things to get better results, okay? This is really good for you. It's like you're seeing yourself more confidently, better, and you're opening yourself up to new things, which is really going to help with the end of the month, and especially the 12th through the 18th. Okay? And I'm going to pull 3 cards to talk about this week. The first thing you have is Spread Your Wings. Spread Your Wings is the 2 of Wands. You also have Shine, which is the Sun card, the major arcana. And last but not least, we have Manifest. Okay, so all together, this week is about building. You're building for the future. You're And you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that you're actually building for the future. It's not something that is unseen and you just have to have faith in what you're doing. But at the beginning of this week, it's about stepping out. It's about changing. It's about doing something different so you can get this opportunity. This is a week where you're going to meet someone or have something around you that really is significant to your life. It's something you can look back on. It's something that is going to help you build who you're going to become, right? Which comes into manifest, which is this that is happening to you this week. This experience, this situation this week is going to help you build the skills or give you the power or the foundations to be bigger, to expand, to have more. Okay, so we're going to go into your readings. Thank you so much. Hello, water signs. This is your weekly reading for August 5th through 11th. I apologize for the late postings, and I will get started and bring everything up to date for you all. Thank you for your patience. So the first sign that we're going to deal with is Cancer. So Spirit, what do you have for Cancer? Okay, Cancer. Three of Cups. Page of Cups in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. The Devil in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Wands. So, Cancer. The Knight of Wands is a fire sign. I'm going to say right off the back, I see Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, another, that could be you. I definitely see a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is in your overall energy, which means that if this is a person, they are taking over your emotions and your decision making and just everything. Okay, I feel like they're all over you. They're all in your thoughts. They're all over your everything you do. Okay, what's interesting is this person is not, I don't want to say they're trustworthy, but I feel like they're young-minded in the decisions that they make. So you need to be very careful if that is that, and it's in the position that it's in. This could also be a lot of action. You pushing a lot to make things happen, to make moves in your life, to have happiness. Okay, your goals, achieving your goals and your dreams this week, which I love that in that position if that's what it's for you. Okay. So I feel like there's a third-party relationship or situation that you may have are seeing, or something that you may have been dealing with and keeping under wraps, because the Nine of Wands is there, right? So it's something that has been a hold on you, or something that you have dealt with for a while, going between two people, or someone having a third-party situation around you. And I feel like instead of holding on to it, you're starting to let it go this week. It's like seeing what is happening and letting something go, which is very good for you. Okay, I do feel like you're going to think it's childish what is happening to you. It's not fair. I'm getting that energy. Okay, I feel like it was fun for a while, Cancer. But now you're gonna have to stand up for yourself and what's best for you. And by doing that, you have to let things go. I don't feel like it's going to be popular opinion with the other person or with you, depending on whose energy this is. But I do feel like it's time. For some of you, you may, if you're getting into this three-party relationship or situation at the beginning of this week, you're thinking it's a good idea. I do not think it's good, and I do think it's unhealthy, and you are eventually going to let it go. You're going to see that you're not a person that can balance your time very well, or your emotions when it comes to two different situations. Also, I feel like the other person is going to know, and you don't think that it's fair to them, because they're a very stable individual. They're that kind of person that kind of sticks by you, and I feel like you're going to let that go for them. I need to pull some more cards. Yeah, there was something, like this whole process is something that feels like it has been going on for a while, and you've been kind of sticking by it for a while, but I see that it's not working for you, right? And you're stuck between two ideas or two situations you want to be in. You're having a hard time prioritizing, you're having a hard time balancing things, which is okay. You just need to narrow your direction. I feel like this other person you may be dealing with, which is an earth sign, maybe having you stuck between these two things because they don't know what they want to do themselves. Yeah, I do feel like they do want to be happy with you with this. But like I said, there's a fear that you'll go back, or there's a fear that this is just something that you're saying almost, okay, but not really putting the action in, even though you've built foundations with this person or you've known them for a while, I'm seeing. But I do feel like there is some movement forward with the Knight of Wands and holding on to things that you really want to keep in your life, like relationships that are healthy, people that are healthy, and getting rid of things that are negative this week for you, which I love. I think that's beautiful, okay? Risk. With this card, I'm hearing that you're stopping taking risks. You're making better risks, or taking better risks for yourself, Cancer. You're stepping out and putting yourself in situations that feel more comfortable for you in life, and things that will make you happy, things that have more foundation, and things that you can trust in, and not just solely based on your emotion, which you're working on. And it seems like it's hard because it's a cycle and you keep going over that. I do feel like with this Knight of Wands, though, you are going to take a risk and try something new. It may be uncomfortable and you may be standing in between two things, but I definitely feel like you have an idea that you want to implement and that you feel is true, and you have some sort of new knowledge that you're working through this week, okay? So next we have Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. So we have the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Hangman, the Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't like this energy though that I'm feeling, but we'll get into it. The Empress, the Knight of Swords, the Judgment in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse is your overall energy, and this talks about making decisions. I feel like there are things that you're not clear on, and this is a week of you making decisions, or things being brought out to you. Like if you have been secluding yourself, this is for someone in particular. If you've been secluding yourself because you're not sure about things and it just feels more comfortable for you to be by yourself, I feel like you're going to step out of that and start to see a world of wonder. It's what comes to my mind. That's really weird, but oh, the world of wonder. Okay. I do see here that there may be some family issues or some issues with friends or some sort of unit that you have had not being as strong as it usually is. Okay, being or disengaging from family, friends, things like that. And I feel like it's because you're trying to figure out what's best for you or where it is that you want to go, or you may also be working on growing something, a business, a relationship. It could be lots of different things. I do see here, this is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that may be coming in with some messages, or that could be you being very talkative or expressing yourself, because it's underneath the Hangman. And the Hangman talks about pausing, okay? Which is interesting, because if it feels more like someone is coming towards you. Okay, you may have ran into this person during a work day or some sort of situation where you kind of collide with each other, or they could just call you out of the blue because something reminds them of you. And I do feel like you're in your head. You are in your head. You don't know what it is you want to do, especially with the Hangman. You're holding on to your thoughts and your feelings and kind of balancing things out to see how it will work in the scheme of things, is what I'm hearing. You're trying to gain new perspective on this situation because it may be someone that you've dealt with in the past, okay? I do feel like there is a burden here, okay? So something seems to be a lot. Either the burden of holding on to your thoughts and what it is that you should do, and this person coming into you. I don't feel like you were ready for this. I'm going to be completely honest with you, Scorpio. Okay. I do feel like you want to be by yourself this week. I laugh because it just feels like, that's great. You know, like, it feels like that. I mean, I feel like you're listening because that's who you are, and you just don't have to react to it. And I think that they're trying to get you to react. They're trying to get something out of you, and you're just like, I'm glad that you're here expressing yourself to me. You know, thank you for sharing your feelings, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I'm not going to say what you want me to say, you know. You do have the Judgment here in reverse, and this just means that so it feels like you don't want to make the wrong decisions. You don't want to not take the offer and it be wrong, and you don't want to take the offer and it be wrong. I feel like there's a lot of, I'm going to pull another card. Yeah, there's definitely some healing going on. There may be some conversation, because there is a little bit of hope here, but I feel like there needs to be some balance. I don't think you're going to jump into anything. I really feel like there's going to be a conversation or some sort of understanding of where things are, and that it was just too much to bear, and leaving things on a good note, because like I said, you're in your head and you're definitely focused more on work, Scorpio. Okay, focus more on building something for yourself, or maybe even a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's fairly new to you. Okay. But I do see you making more decisions on your own happiness, and not just based on past thoughts or building up certain situations in your mind, but what actually physically makes you happy at the moment. And that's beautiful, actually, to me. Okay, so let's see. Rest. Now, Scorpio, like I said, the reason why you have rest is because that's what you're doing. You're definitely taking a break from everything and everyone. As I said before, you're in your head, you're balancing things. You don't want anything to be unfair in your life. You're not making any, I feel like you're not going to make any choices. I feel like you're keeping everything on an even playing field, Scorpio. That's what it feels like to me. You're making decisions for your own happiness, but you're keeping everything balanced for yourself. I don't feel like it's negative. It does not feel negative to me. It just feels like you want to grow as a person. You may be pushing some people away though, because you need to focus your own mind, and you have a tendency to get yourself involved with other people's lives, not in a negative way, but to help them and be supportive of them. And this is your way of gaining control. Okay. I knew I had a card that was backwards. Sorry, guys. Okay, so last but not least, we have Pisces. Okay, Pisces, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. First of all, I want to say that there is a lot of people here, okay? We have an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the King of Cups, the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That could also be you. And we have a Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. There's definitely an opportunity for you to heal from past issues when it comes to work and career, and start something new. I feel like you can heal from something that wasn't for you, or was a path that you thought was for you career-wise, and you have an opportunity to change, heal that, and start something new that you have more feeling behind, or something that makes you more excited about work or that, you know, particular career. Okay. Now, with the overall energy being the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is about finding a new direction for yourself, okay? Whether this be with a person or work or whatever it is that you're doing, you're definitely finding a new direction. You may be lost because the old one was not cooperating with your future. And it feels like to me that there's more of a change, because things may have been going a particular way, and now you're like, maybe I want something different, you know. That's what it feels like to me. So I see that you're not happy. That's what the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is about. It's about not being happy. It's about having financial issues, or not just being happy and independent within yourself. Could definitely be. And this is about a loss of direction. So there is a loss of direction with you, either regarding a fire sign, or just you having a loss of direction within yourself. But there's an opportunity for a new direction. It's just that you can't go back into the old one, Pisces, okay? I do see you separating either from a person or the situation that's not making you happy. Remember, this is general energy, and if you had a personal reading and you were saying it was love, then I could tell you directly what it's about. But I'm trying to go as general as possible. So there is a separation here. I do feel like this separation is going to allow you to get your mind together. It's going to allow you to be more caring and diplomatic with yourself, believe it or not, okay? And that's beautiful to me, I think. So even though it may be hard for you to do, it's going to be good for you in the long run. And I feel like it's going to give you stable process. You're going to be moving forward in your opportunities and the things that you want, okay? But it's definitely going to be a different direction than what it is that you were going in before, Pisces, okay? So we have the King of Swords in reverse, and we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. They're telling me to pull another one. Okay. This is a reminder that in the past, even though you made a decision, it might not be your ultimate decision. It's a reminder that your mind changes, you change as a human being, you grow as a person, and the things you want change and grow as well. Okay? And what has worked for you in the past may not work for you right now in your future, in your present or your future. So that's something to remember, okay? And moving forward in the future, to pay attention to the things that you want. Pay attention to your emotions and how they make you feel in a particular situation, whether this be relationship or with career, with anything. Be more perceptive on yourself and not so much on the plan, Pisces, okay? Because you're going to notice how you feel when you separate from something that no longer is making you happy, because there is no direction or there is no passion there for you anymore. And you're going to find something that's bigger and has more passion, and you're going to be way more excited about it. Okay, and you're going to be feeling stable and able to move forward by the end of the week in some sort of plan that you're going to put together for yourself. Okay, so I do like that. I love that for you. And let's pull an oracle card for you. Ooh, reflect. I love that for you. And that's what you're doing. I feel like, Pisces, you're separating from things that no longer make you happy. You're separating your mind mentally to reflect on the things that you do want in your life. The things that make you feel more happy or make you feel more passionate. Because for a while now, you haven't been feeling that way. For a while, you've been feeling like you have to do something and you don't. And as soon as you separate yourself from that, you're going to see that you have that new passion and that new drive in you to do what it is that gives you that feeling again. You're definitely changing directions. I definitely see that for you. Definitely changing directions, which I think is absolutely fantastic for you. Okay, so thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. I love you very much, guys. Love and light. Bye bye.